Hey guys, good morning. Today I'm hopefully going to give you a little treat of something from the States. I'm going up to meet a subscriber. He has a interesting vehicle here. I never thought I'd see one like it. I've only seen it in pictures. I'm sure it's a lot better in person. But Dean has come down from the Hua Hin car show, and he's going to spend 2 nights in PKK, and he wanted to meet up, and we're going to go say hi to Dean. All right, guys, let's go check it out.
And I'm a Patriots fan.
Patriots.
Sorry.
All right, guys, I made it up to the Timber Hut, and I met up with Dean, and I'm going to let you guys get to know him a little bit. Dean is from the New England area. And he's a Patriots fan for all you Patriots fans out there. So everybody say hi to Dean, and let's get Dean's story, okay?
You don't have enough time for my story.
Okay, we'll just get a micro part of it. So Dean, how long you been in Thailand?
38 years.
38. Okay, so what brought you to Thailand
Business.
first?
I started a factory here.
So yeah, you did. You were telling me about a factory. What kind of factory was it?
Manufactured jewelry for export.
Wow.
And then I also had a precious metal refinery and a master alloy business for the jewelry business.
So Dean's been here that long. Where do you live, Dean?
I live in Bangkok.
So in the city, or you kind of live on a
For
suburb?
20 years when I had my business, I was in the city.
Okay.
And I don't go to the city. I hate it.
Okay, so you're out kind of outside.
I
the
live in
city.
Minbury,
Okay.
close to Minbury, but in
Okay.
Bangkok side.
Okay. Still
Bangkok,
Bangkok, yeah.
About
But
10
you can manage to get around in your nice vehicles and not worry about
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
sideswiping.
yeah. It's not that bad out there.
Right.
But I'm about 10 clicks from the airport.
Okay.
Swampy.
Yeah. You see water out there all the time. That's
Well,
when
they
we're,
were built in a swamp.
oh,
that's what
I
I call
didn't
it.
know that personally, but
It's called Snake Swamp.
wow.
I've been here a long time.
So Dean, what brought us together? You watched our YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I watch YouTube.
And you put out you'd like to meet up because you're going to be in Hua Hin for a car show. Now, what kind of car was you showing?
Okay, I had a 55 Chevy pickup that this year, normally I show my Corvette, but this year I want to do something different, so I took
Right.
the truck.
So you said you had that truck sent over, and it was
I put the
rust
body
bolts.
over in 2011. Then I
So-
spent 3.5 years redoing it all.
So you mind me asking what it cost you to get it over here?
Well,
And do you
I
remember?
don't remember.
Was it a lot?
Yes, it was a lot.
And what year was that?
2011.
So 2011. Okay.
But
So-
you have to pay tax on the
Yeah.
lots of tax. But anyways, but the body, it was basically it looked nice, but when I got into the truck, it was all rusty. So I had to cut all the bottom of the doors off, had all the back of the cab off, the eyebrows over the headlights had to replace. So I had to replace all the metal
So how did you find the parts for this car here?
in America.
You had to send off for them, of course, pay import fees on that stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots and
So
lots of fees. Well, fortunately, my daughter lives in California, so small parts I ship to her.
Okay.
And she combines them and sends them over here by post.
Right.
Best, never use UPS, never use FedEx, DHL, never use them
Right.
because they rape you.
Yeah.
Go with the post office.
So our daughter lives in Washington State, and she also sends us boxes, but it's still expensive just for
But- but
what you can fit in
That's
the
okay,
box.
but the post office, they charge you the real duty.
Right. Yes.
With the other guys, they're a bunch of thieves.
They inflate their
They
price.
inflate them. They clean that up. They inflate it a bit.
Right.
So sometimes the duty's more than the parts.
Yes.
When DHL, UPS, one of them. But anyways, the post office is fine. Now, if I have big parts coming, I have agents that take it in for me. Like the engines, I have somebody does engines for me and transmissions, heavy stuff,
Right.
sea freight. Grills, headlights, all that stuff. I come to another guy, brings it in for me.
So I got a question for somebody that we hang out with. His name is Mike. He wants to get a Connex. Is it called a Connex box or whatever those things are? Like, he wants to get one of those over there. Do you know how to do that?
Here,
Yeah, he wants to get it from Washington State to here.
I can give you a name.
So I'll have him contact you, and you can talk to him because
I'll tell him who to use.
he's got a big. He wants to bring all of his tools and stuff over here. He
Well,
lives out there at Rocky Point, next to where Joe and them live.
Okay, I've seen this big place.
Okay.
Big place.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. I have somebody that does that.
Okay.
Now it depends on how big it is.
Yeah.
He can bring it in by sea freight. Like I just brought 4 tires in for my Corvette. I had to ship them by sea freight. They're too
Right.
heavy, too big for air freight.
Yeah.
Too expensive. But I had it within 3 months. I had it. I wasn't in a hurry. You know, I
Yeah,
didn't
he's
need
not
it.
in any hurry, he says, but he
I'll
can give you all
connect
that
him
stuff.
with a guy in Bangkok.
That'd be
and
great.
the nice part, they
that
ship it
looks
to
good.
California,
Oh.
Glendale, and they ship it here, and you pay one fee to
So
Bangkok.
they would send it from Washington State to California and then California over.
To
Is that what they would
Bangkok,
do?
and
Okay.
they clear it. They do all the duties
Right.
and 100%, and then he can get somebody to bring it up here,
Okay.
or the guy can go there and pick
I'll
it
give
up.
him that information today. I'll call him.
Okay. Anyways, back in the 80s, you know, it was illegal to have anything over 150 cc motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
They didn't change it till like 1990. So on my first bike I bought here in '87 was a 650 Honda, registered as a 150.
Oh,
Then I bought a 750 Eliminator Kawasaki 750. Then I bought a CBR 1000 750.
so nobody came out and looked at it and see what.
They don't
no,
care.
that's not a one.
The old days. This is the old days,
Right.
right? And then in about 1990, I think it was Harley Davidson put a lot of pressure because they'll ship America. A lot of parts were being shipped to America for Harley.
Yeah.
But they couldn't bring the bikes in. They finally redid the law. You could pay the duty,
Yeah.
It's
You gotta
okay.
pay what you need.
but what happened was then a lot of people started taking brand new bikes and disassembling them and ship them in different containers and reassembling them. So about 5 years ago, the government clamped down on that.
On that too.
So the bottom line, if you want to bring a car or motorcycle, don't. They're going to get you.
Yeah,
Oh, you
it's
can
good.
get them in, so pay under the table, whatever. But you can't get a real book. You
Right,
can't get a
yeah.
registration book. Now, people get books, but they're not right. They're not real.
Yeah.
If you go to the Land Transport Department, they look at that book, they know right away that's not a real book. They know. They see a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
So when you buy a car here or a motorcycle, you always go to the Land Transport Department to do the transfer. Because if it passes there, you know you're okay.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
You know?
So you went to a show in Houlihan last week, right?
Yeah, the weekend.
Couple days ago.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And that's every year down there.
Every year. Different hotel. This year, the last 2 years, it's been the Dusitani. Really nice place, a huge place. But we've
Big
been to
parking lot and
Centaura.
stuff.
They used to be at the Centaura, then the Amari, then the Sheridan. They move around, right?
Right.
Make a contract.
Make everybody make some money down there.
Yep. So now we're at. We've got a 5-year contract with the club. Has a 5-year contract with the Dusitani. I can tell you that's a nice hotel.
Right.
Nice. They're huge. I can't believe the size. When you had a car event, you need parking.
Mm-hmm.
You got a choice. You can be in a grassy field, or you can be in a parking lot. You know, it's so big.
Yeah, because most people bring their cars in trailers or whatever, so you need air for a truck and trailer.
Well, they bring some of the real old cars. They bring in and they're more expensive. Like there was a Gullwing, 55 Mercedes Gullwing. That's a $3 million car
Yeah.
or more. You know.
Wow.
And that came in on a trailer. And but a lot of cars, some of these, like as a Austin 7, you can't drive it that far. They came in on a car carrier. So I think there's about 8 or 9 cars came in that way. But I drive. I got a car to drive. They're made to drive.
Right.
In my
So,
Corvette.
so the truck we're going to look at today, what is it? It's a 55 Chevy, right?
55 Chevy truck. When I got it, like I said, it was rusty. And it was left-hand drive, America. And
Okay.
it had a big piece of wood on the dash. So when I took the hood off, there was nothing underneath it. It's not a piece, it was gone. So I says, well, I got to make a new dash for it. I might as well make it right-hand drive.
Right.
So I found a Jeep Cherokee. The steering bar is a Saginaw box. It's the same as what's in the original, but on the other side. So I used the same tie rod end, drag link. I just moved the idler to the other side and put the pitman arm over here. So I got a tilt and telescopic wheel. I did it. It's got Dakota digital gauges, vintage air, power windows, power
Wow.
brakes, power steering, and it's got a Corvette L98 350, 5.7 liter, fuel injected.
How many miles on it right now?
No idea. What's that?
How many kilometers?
I don't even have that. Anyway, but then what I did was, because at the time gasoline was getting so expensive, when I built that engine, it takes two systems. It's got 3 computers, one has got LPG injected.
Okay.
You can't see it. And it's a lot of work, so you can't physically see it, but it's there. So I can go benzene or gasoline, original, L98, fuel injection, or I can go to LPG. So I
Propane,
don't use LPG all the time, only if I'm on a long, like going to Pattaya.
Is that cheaper?
Oh yeah, a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper.
Does any of them burn hotter? Like, because obviously.
Well, the LPG is 103 octane,
Okay.
right? So you don't want the problem. Here's the problem. I'm using the computer in the truck as an O2 sensor.
Right.
It gets confused because it runs so clean. The O2 sensor thinks it's running lean.
Right.
So when I go to benzene, back to gasoline, it's it don't, what's this? Yeah, what's this? So anyway, it works. It runs out good. It's got a front end out of a 83 3/4 ton heavy duty. But I dropped spindle 3 inches, so it's real low.
Yeah, I
like
noticed
low.
it was low. I wasn't expecting it to be that low when I passed it today.
Yeah, it's low. But like here, the sidewalks are so high. I have to be real careful. That door,
Yep. Yep.
scrape. Anyway, I know better. But it runs good, and it runs out good, and
Good.
the air works good, vintage air. So
So I've never heard of vintage air. What is that?
vintage air, they've been around for years.
Huh.
Those are hot rods, and it's a complete air
So that
conditioning.
all the older cars, they can incorporate this in.
Well,
And
the nice
drive
part
around.
about, like for example, I have vintage air in my Corvette, my '63.
Yeah.
But they make a kit for the '63.
Oh.
Even because it goes behind the glove box, they even give you a new glove box liner. And the switches go with the old heaters. It looks original. It's made for a '63 Corvette. In my I put disc brake. The '63 Corvette has drum brakes, '63, '64, and earlier. But '65 they went to 4-wheel disc. Well, I got a '63, so I bought a Wellwood, made a kit to put discs on the front. So I have disc brakes on that because it rains so much here. You need disc brakes.
Okay.
So but then I can use the stock wheels.
And you don't have any problem getting. Well, you said you get them from the States, right? Your
Yeah,
tires
yeah.
and stuff like that.
And the funny thing about the truck is, I can buy everything brand, including the cab. They make them. They use that same cab from 55 to 59.
Right.
You go to LMC truck, in their catalog, use the whole cab. Doors, fenders, hood, bed. You can buy everything for that truck.
Wow.
Dashboard.
Just takes a little money. That's it, right?
But unfortunately, I fixed it. When I made the dash, I put it on right-hand drive. Then we had the guy who did my metalwork, he made the glove box by hand. He made the dash by hand. He really talented fella. He did some work on he did my fiberglass work on my 2 Corvettes. Really, really talented guy.
So your home in Bangkok, did you have it built, or you just found a home and bought it? Or are you renting? What are you doing in Bangkok, where you live?
Where I live,
Yeah.
I don't do it. I can't. I live in a nice neighborhood. I can't.
You rent there then?
I rent.
Okay.
I have a big house I rent. But I'm single, so I got plenty of room.
Hey, yeah.
I got plenty of parking, but I have shops that I've been using for years. So I job out to here and that, and I buy all the parts. I tell them what I want. I know exactly what I want. I build enough cars in America, so I know what part. I have the parts before he needs them.
Do you ever find it where you need to show them something that they're going to put something on? Because you say you built everything from scratch. So.
I did, but what happened was that I found a guy back in 2004. I had another Corvette. This is my 3rd Corvette. My first Corvette in 2004. I found this mechanic. Right, he's really good. Knows American cars. No, I taught him something, but he taught me some things.
Wow.
Very knowledgeable guy, and
Good.
good friend. He's a friend now. I've known him for almost 20 years.
So what kind of visa are you on, Dean?
Retired.
Just a retirement visa?
Yeah. I'm on a B visa because I had a business here. So the base is OB, and I'm retired.
And you say you sold your business and now you're fully retired.
Yeah, I retired 18 years ago.
Okay.
I sold both businesses. And,
So what do you do during the days if you're not doing shows?
I'm working on the cars.
Polishing them all up.
I had a bunch. I'm into birds. I like birds.
Okay.
At one time, I had 200.
Wow.
But that, my cage, I had 20 cages full of birds. Finally, it got to be too much.
Yeah. I
So I
can
finally
imagine.
gave them away. But I got about 20 birds now. But they're indoor birds.
Okay.
I have cages in the house. And I mostly love birds and cockatiels.
They talk to you when you come in?
They make a lot of noise, yes. But funny is, when my housekeeper comes in the morning, I have a housekeeper that comes in 4 days a week, and they go crazy when they know her voice.
Okay.
You know, they love her. You know,
Well, sure they do.
because she feeds them and she talks to them and she cleans the cages, and you know they can tell when she's in the house, and they go crazy. But I like birds, always have.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you eat,
Okay.
and then we'll go take a look at the truck
Well,
if
it
you don't
can't
mind.
get cold because it's already
Yeah, it's a
cold.
potato salad. Yeah, but I'll let you eat. We'll talk some more,
Okay.
and we'll go take a look at the truck. Okay, guys, y'all are in for a real treat. We're gonna take a look at this truck out here. 55 Chevrolet. All right, built here in Thailand. All right, take a look at this. Look at that shine. Is that candy apple red? Is that what that's supposed to be?
No, it's just a Ferrari red.
Ferrari red, okay.
Red.
Check out the work on this truck. He did all this himself. This was just in a show in Hua Hin.
Yeah, the sidewalks are real low.
Oh yeah. It's beautiful. Check out the inside of that. And you customize the dash and everything to make it right side driving here.
It's all
correct?
digital gauges.
All digital gauges. It's fantastic. That's beautiful. Check out the. You got rear camera and everything in the mirror and stuff?
No,
No?
it's a big window.
Yeah, you do have a big window.
These here, that's all polished stainless. And that laser had that laser cut.
Wow.
Same with the strips.
Chevrolet emblem. Check out this right here. Stetson. It's beautiful. Check out that shifter. Is this a 4-speed?
Yeah. It's a Chevrolet 4-speed, automatic. 700 R4.
So no clutch, you just shift, right?
It's an automatic here.
Oh my goodness, check out that engine. I would never have thought that I would ever see anything like this in Thailand, much less it being built in Thailand. I didn't really know that they knew that much about old cars, but I guess there's enough foreigners here that might get them interested in it, huh?
Every nut and bolt on this car is stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
And what I did was I took all the heads and took all the numbers off and polished every one of them. Every nut and bolt on this car is stainless steel polished. The exhaust system is 3-inch all the way back with magniflow mufflers, also polished. All the flanges I had laser cut in 6mm stainless, polished. So the whole exhaust system is polished from front to back. Has a H pipe in it.
That is fantastic.
It's got headers on it.
All right, Dean. Let's tell them how old you are, Dean.
I'm 79.
He's 79 years old. I thought maybe 68, 69. He looks good for his age for sure. He looks like this truck here. And you only drive, you have 3 cars, you said already, and you only drive these 3 cars around. You don't have any other beater car or anything like that?
I have an SUV.
Oh, so you have a different car that you don't have
My
to
daily
drive.
drive is a Ford
Okay,
SUV.
okay, all right.
Escape.
I'm thinking, shit, you drive these every day.
No. And the
You
Corvette,
definitely taking a chance for sure.
the Corvette's a similar color. Actually, both my Corvettes are a similar color. Ferrari red. This is the original grille, but I re-chromed everything. Then I assembled all the screws are stainless. And I polished every bolt is stainless. This is all stainless.
Well, you built it from the ground up. Might as well have built it like you wanted
I built
it, right?
it for me, yeah.
That's fantastic. So where's your air conditioned stuff? Is it just right here?
That's the
That's
compressor. That's the alternator.
Wow.
This is the
He's got full air conditioning in this old truck. So you had to put the vents and everything in here because they don't normally come with that, right?
It's all custom made. The
Wow.
whole dash is this door I can open. I had to make that whole dash. I had to make the glove box. That thing around the steering column, that's all handmade. And the vents are in that. It's an automatic. That skull is a push button on the top to change the gear. It's a tilt steering wheel. And the
Yeah,
59 impala steering wheel. There's the gasoline tank is behind the seat. And speakers here. And
Stereo and all.
yeah, starting to keep my fire extinguisher back here. Fire extinguisher on the other side. This is my
I
jack.
can see it there. Right on. Well, this thing shines. How many times do you polish this a week?
It's actually it's coated.
Oh, so you just kind of take one of them little brush rags and
Yeah.
wipe it all down?
No brush.
Yeah. Feather brushes or something.
Anyways, yeah.
Microfiber cloth.
Yeah, right. But I have these are LEDs. So that at nighttime you can see it.
Right.
These are LEDs. This is LED. So when back up, it goes to white.
Mm-hmm.
Directional on one side turns, and running lights. L98, 5.7 liter. 3-inch exhaust pipe all the way through, including the mufflers. Funny thing is, my granddaughter works for Magnaflow.
Really?
She graduated from UC Irvine, chemical engineer.
Oh, wow.
And she works for Magnaflow.
So you got family and friends in high places, right? For sure. I just had this put around my Salang when he put the lights on. So when I put the brakes on, at least they see that.
This I had to make. This is custom made.
So is that one piece or what is it?
Yes, one piece.
Oh, it just goes a
Just
cap.
a cap.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty neat.
This is stainless. Everything on the car is stainless. As much as I could.
Right on. Did you place in Hua Hin?
It's not that kind of show.
It was just a show.
I showed this.
Everybody drive down.
I showed this last year at the Motor Expo. The club had 20 cars, and they had this. Was a People's Choice. This came in second.
Okay.
People's Choice. The year before, my C3 Corvette came second. This is one trophy. This is one of a few trophies.
Yeah, this is a nice looking truck. Nice looking truck. Like I say, I would never have thought I would ever see anything like this in Thailand anywhere.
Well, there's a lot of Americans here. As you know.
There are, yes, they are. I played pickleball with quite a few of them actually.
And being from Texas, you know about pickups.
I do. My dad had a '49 Ford, I think. It wasn't this pristine, but he
F1.
was working on it. Yeah, he was working on it for sure. Had a nice motor in it because my mom used to spin the tires all the time on it.
I had a 56 Ford, but I put a flip nose, right? A small block Chevy in it. That was a show truck.
Yeah, so that was his truck, and then I know we had a 57 Chevrolet that he didn't paint it, but he was working on the motor. Like I said, he was a mechanic for Toyota, so.
283.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 327 didn't come out till 62. So my Corvette's being a 63, I had a 327.
Sounds just like a Chevy. Nice. See if we can get some of the muffler noise back here. Alright guys, this is what a Chevy sounds like.
See the gauges?
Check out that panel. Stereo. Nice. Nice. Well, you got yourself a nice truck there, Dean.
I finally got to meet you.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time, and we'll meet up for dinner tomorrow.
Be careful getting
And yeah, because once you put your weight on it,
exactly.
kind of sinks it down a little bit. Very good, very good. Yeah, that sounds good. She's checking your car out there. Stop right in the middle of the road. Okay guys, that was Dean. We're gonna meet him for dinner tomorrow night here back at the German restaurant and have some dinner. Alright, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.